Hi y'all, it's me. Well, it's been a hot minute since I've posted a video. Summers are always pretty busy for me, and also the fact that I'm not shopping as much because of all the things that are going on with me this year, as far as trips and things that are, going to retreat and all that kind of stuff. So I just have kind of slowed down this year. We all have more stuff than we need anyway. I just got back from Oregon. We camped for 5 days and we went on the jet boat ride on the river, and it was just a lot of fun. So now we're preparing for a wedding at the end of the month in Los Angeles. So that's my next thing. And I have things all the way through October, so I'm going to be busy, but it's okay. Better than sitting home and growing old, right? So anyway, I did do a little bit of shopping, some Dollar Tree stuff and a couple of things online. That's it. But I wanted to share them with you anyway so that maybe there's something you see that you want to be on the lookout for. So I'm going to start with Dollar Tree, but things that aren't holiday. I figured, I've come to the realization that I enjoy holidays most of all, especially holiday crafting. And so when Halloween starts showing up and Christmas, I get so excited because that just rolls into Valentine's Day, into Easter. It's like a snowball effect. And that's when I start getting all this stuff. But anyway, the first thing I picked up at Dollar Tree, and we've all seen them by now, are these pouches. They're $1.25, and they're really cute. They're silicone. I think I saw these at Michael's not so long ago, and they were like $7, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So this is my second one. I wanted two of them, but they sold out so fast, and I just happened to find one at a store I went to. So yay. I did hit up a couple of stores in Oregon, so that's where most of this stuff came from. I picked up these bows, which are wall decor, but of course you can use them in your crafting, and the colors are so cute. I should have probably got another one for some idea I had in my head, but I didn't. I did pick up the black and white version, or it's kind of silver foiled too, so I got that as well. Another non-holiday item, a friend of mine, Nicole, who I craft with, she had been on the lookout for this, and by the time I was able to get in touch with her to find out if she needed it or not, I ended up leaving the store, so I bought it for her anyway. And it's the Taylor Swift word puzzle, and it's cute because half of it's coloring book on one side and then word search on the other side. So I'm not a Taylor fan, but anyhow, neither here nor there. This was an unusually good find. I've never seen alcohol markers at Dollar Tree ever. These rang up at $1.25, which really surprised me because I thought they should have been, well, based on their pricing that they're doing at the moment, you would expect they would have been a little more. They had them in 3 color families. They had this one, they had bold colors, red, orange, that kind of thing, and then another collection with brown, gray, black, something else. So I only picked up this one mostly because I was afraid that they might be dried out because they're from Dollar Tree. But it turns out that they work. They're just not as pastel as I was hoping for. These are kind of the colors if you wanted to see how they look. And they work well enough. I don't really color a lot, but I do like to have them for certain other things that I use them for. So that's why I picked those up. Now, also picked up this item because they only bring these out at back to school time, and I saw someone, and I will tell you about it all once I do the project another time, but she created a little mini album with these, and it's so cute. So I'm going to try to replicate. I was hoping for orange or black, but they only had that purple and another color. So anyhow, teal, I think. I picked up this little notebook. I thought it would be fun to alter for Halloween or just keeping notes from the fall or whatever. It's kind of bright, but nonetheless, it'll do. Then let me show you the couple of fall things I picked up. Not much, just about 3 or 4, I think. I always hang these on my door, my front door. I like to hear who's coming and going. And this one's really cute. It's got the acorn and the pine cones. So I picked that one up. And then I picked up this cute little pumpkin ribbon that I thought was kind of pretty. and then 2 fabrics, and these were those. So I thought this kind of worked well together if I want to do something fallish. Then Halloween stuff. I picked up some picks, excuse me, Halloween picks to use for crafting. So I got these dingle ball thingies and then these stems, which look nice tucked behind layering. You know, you don't have to use the whole stem. You cut bits and pieces. So I grabbed those. Excuse me. The fabric, I only found two choices, and ooh, those are messy. I only found 2 choices, and they only had the 2. There was no more. There was nothing else. So it was the candy corn and this cute little ghost fabric. I picked up some ribbons, and I go wacko with Halloween ribbons. I always do. This is a repeat buy. I've bought them, you know, the year before. It's probably one of my favorite Halloween patterns for ribbon. They had this one, which was the bat. And then they had the ghost, this one here. And then they had the spider web. And then I got these 2 right here because I thought they were so pretty. I'm a very traditional color when it comes to Halloween. I love using traditional colors, as you may have seen in prior video of mine. Then I also picked up these Felty Things. This one's a jack-o'-lantern, so I know you can't see it, but you punch out the face and stuff. It's there, but you could, or suppose not to if you don't want to, but there's a face on there. I picked up the ghost. You get 12 pieces in this one, 12 of the pumpkin and 12 of the bat. So I think these are fun to alter and play with and include them in your holiday crafting. I also picked up these wood pieces. I got the cat, I got the jack-o'-lantern, and the little ghost. And those each carry 8 pieces. And then I picked up the last items from Dollar Tree, are some stickers and some cards. So these are the stickers I picked up. I just think these little ghosts are so cute. So I grabbed those. And then I picked up cards. I love to include these in, if I'm making a mini album or using them in crafting. I think they're so cute. They could be the front of a mini album, the interior. So I always look for pretty generic ones that just say Happy Halloween, not to my daughter or my whatever. I just stick with the generic ones. So I got that one, this one. This one's really cute with the banner. And I get them early because they sell out so darn fast. This one and this one. So those. And then from online, I wanted to show you what I picked up from Amazon. I picked up some pleather, fake leather, for those who don't know. And this is all Halloween themed pleather. So I'll kind of show you what's in here. And they're pretty good, decent size, you know, that you can make things with, craft with. So I thought they were cute. And of course, they're in my more traditional colors, which I like. So that orange one you could use anytime, really. That is witches on brooms. Jack-o'-lantern faces, and I don't think they repeat either, that I recall. Splotches, candy corn, polka dot, little ghost, the stripe, that one. And then you get 2 that are, this one always sticks on here because it's glittery. You get a glitter black and a glitter orange pleather. So I thought that was really a good deal. I don't remember what I paid for this because I've had it for a little bit. But anyway, that's that. And then from My Creative Time, who is Emma, she had a new release and she had this cute bow die. So it comes in 2 sizes and I got them in both. Medium double bow and small double bow. So she has a tutorial on this. It's super cute when it's put together. And then last but not least, from Elle Studio, if you recall my Halloween project video that's prior to this, I believe. I used a stamp set from El Studio, Halloween sentiments, to do all my little embellishment things, and they have a Christmas one. Well, they actually have two Christmas ones. This is volume 2. I already own volume 1, so I picked up volume 2, and it has all these little sayings and things that you can stamp out and use as little words on your ephemera. Plus it has these little tabs, and I love the little icons always. They're always fun to have those in your crafting as well for holiday. And yes, it's Christmas, but I am thinking ahead of the game. So that is it. That's my haul for this time around. I hope you're all having a great summer. And until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.